everyone, and thanks for dropping in on this Q2 2024 update. I wanted to start off this video by going through some of the feedback that we've gotten from the beta users. We read all the feedback email and refer to it as we move back through the pages and add things such as validation or linking statutes to offenses and things such as that. So let's go forward and take a few of the feedback items that were on multiple lists. The first item is one that we struggle with as well, and that is, how do we display entry screens? Currently, we have larger buttons on the screen, but they are not alphabetized or in any particular order. So we have a few things that we could do. Number one, we can alphabetize these on the screen. Number two is a searchable list. By a searchable list, I mean something that looks similar to this. When you go into the report screen, you would have a page that comes up where you could search for the item that you're looking for, and as you type, the search will narrow down to what you're looking for. And number three is a hybrid of both. So you would click on the screen, and then that would be an alphabetized list in the tiles, but also a search bar up on top. So that would be a hybrid of both. So give us a holler back of what you'd like to see: larger alphabetized buttons, a searchable list, or a hybrid of both. Number two on the feedback list is there is no F2 function to auto input dates. Although this is correct, we've just changed things up a little bit. So any form where you would go in and enter in the date, you would use what we call the tilde key in that area. So click on the date and then the tilde sign. It looks like this, and it is there on your keyboard, always above the tab button. So let us know what you think of that. Use that and give us your feedback. And then one quick last item. In the past, we had been auto-generating numbers for you for the incident reports. You can now get to this by going into admin settings and then going to incident report setup. And it's from this screen that you can choose how you would want your agency's case numbers to appear when they are auto-generated. So let us know if we've missed anything there. I'd love to hear your feedback on that as well. We've added a bunch of reports to the newest beta version in the field. So as you're going through, take a look at those. To get to those reports, you would go into one of the modules and then go into reports. From there, you could search on any of the reports that you wanted to look at. You could click on it and select it. From there, fill out the parameters. Remember that this is test data, so you're just going to get the test data that's in here. You could hit print, and then that will bring up the report in a printable view in your browser. We have also gotten feedback that a button that allows you to export the data in a CSV format was something that the officers thought would be helpful. So you'll be seeing that in some upcoming releases. For the last part of this video, I want to show you the work that we're doing to court, and I think you're going to like it. We've improved upon and made the assessment reporting easier for you. Let's take a look. In order to run an assessment report in the current version, there were multiple steps that needed to be taken before you can complete that process. We tried to put that all in one place for you. So here you can see you can do your reports, outstanding refunds, your restitution, your outstanding NRVCs, and then you could also do your open cases report. We've streamlined this through the assessment report. So by clicking here, you'll see that you have your reports that you can run over here on the right-hand side. And just to the left of that, you'll see the last time that you ran this report. Once you've run your reports, the final assessment button will light up and you'll be able to run the report. Because this is test data, I have not run a report before, so you won't see anything in the last run column. For now, let's click on Run Report for outstanding refunds. You can see that I have an outstanding refund here that it's showing me. I can click on that. That's going to bring me directly to that item where I can then go in and issue my refund. Because everything is linked together, the user of the system can go directly into the reports that they're looking for and quickly issue refunds right there on the spot. Once you're done, you could hit save, or you could just click the back button and that's going to bring you back to your report, and then that item is taken right off your report. Next, let's run the outstanding restitutions report. And as you can see, we have a number of restitutions that are still outstanding. Let's click on one. And let's go down to restitutions. Let's click on the name on the restitution. And then that's going to bring you directly into that item. You can apply the restitution and then put in the information on that restitution and hit save. You can see where your restitution was saved. Once you close out of this and go back to your report list, you'll see that that item has been removed. And you can work down the list to do the same with the other items. Let's continue down through the reports and let's go next to the outstanding NRVCs. So click on Run Report and you'll see that we have an outstanding NRVC. We can click right into that item and bring up the information on that. From here, you would go and close out this NRVC however you needed to. If that was posting a receipt or a payment, we could do that. So let's post an amount here of $100 of cash. Once we post that receipt, there will be no longer anything owed on that. And then that will remove this item from the list there. So you can hit the back button and then you'll see that that now has been removed. There are no more outstanding NRVCs. And then if you go back, we can click on the last report, which will be the open cases report. So click on open cases and run report. We'll have a lot of open cases just because there's a lot of test data, but let's click on the first one just so I can show you how you can quickly just go right into an open case. If you click on it and then make any changes that needed to be made so that you can close this case out. In this case, we'll just put a court and a trial date and that should do it. Then if we go to the function tab here, click on functions, scroll down to close. You'll see that this closed that case. And then if you hit the back button, this will take this item off of your open case report. So if you're done here and your open cases are good, you can hit the back button. And then now you're going to be ready to run the final assessment report. The next part of the final assessment, that is viewing it and showing it to the user, is actually being worked on now. So if you go in and you click on the final assessment right now, you'll just get the fact that it is actually building everything in the background. So that should be out in the next release, and would love to have your feedback on what we've built here, and hopefully that makes it a lot easier for you to do your assessment report. Thanks so much for indulging me over these 8 minutes of learning what's new this month with Lawtrak. We really, again, want your feedback, so keep it coming. You know the drill. You can either text Todd, call him, or hunt him down any way you know how. Let him know what you think. As always, we appreciate you very much, and thanks for taking the time to watch.